Have you ever felt like your prayers are just kind of stuck on a loop? Asking for the same things over and over again? Well, today we're going to explore a really powerful alternative, a way of praying that shifts the focus from me to we. And when that happens, it opens up a whole new path for spiritual growth.
So let's just get real for a second. When you pray, what does it actually sound like? Is it kind of a spiritual wish list, a list of things you need, problems you want fixed, people you want helped? Hey, we've all been there. It's totally natural. But what if there's something more? One writer actually put it really bluntly, calling these selfish little prayers. It's that tendency we all have to focus our prayers entirely on me, me, me. And look, God absolutely cares about our personal needs, no question. But the Bible seems to be pointing towards a much, much bigger picture for prayer.
So what's the alternative to that wish list? We find this absolutely stunning example in the Apostle Paul's letter to the Philippians. He completely flips the script. He offers up this deep, outward-focused prayer, not for himself, but for an entire community of believers.
Just take a moment and let that sink in. This is Paul's prayer. Notice what's missing, right? There's no mention of health or wealth or personal comfort. Instead, it's all about love, purity, and character. It's a prayer for the spiritual health of an entire community. And get this, in the original Greek language, that entire profound prayer is only 43 words long. 43! It packs this huge vision for what an entire church could become into this tiny, powerful package. That is just incredibly efficient.
All right, let's start breaking this down. The very first thing Paul prays for is the foundation for everything else that follows: love. But as we're about to see, he is not talking about some warm, fuzzy feeling.
This slide really gets to the heart of it. Paul prays for a love that abounds, one that just grows and overflows. But here's the key. This isn't just raw emotion. This love is guided. It's shaped by knowledge and all discernment. You could think of it as a kind of spiritual intelligence that comes from a deep relationship with God and His Word. It's a smart love, a wise love.
So what does this wise, abounding love actually look like in a person's life? Well, Paul moves from the root, which is love, to the fruit, a specific kind of moral character. Let's see how he builds this out.
Paul prays for three things here, and you can see how they really stack on top of each other. First, he prays for the ability to tell what is truly good and excellent. Second, a sincerity that is blameless. And third, a life that is without offense, meaning it doesn't cause other people to stumble. These aren't just random qualities, they're all interconnected parts of a pure character.
Now this is just fascinating. The Greek word for sincere here literally means judged by the sunlight. The idea comes from pottery, where you'd hold a piece up to the sun to check for any hidden cracks. That's the idea here. A life so transparent and pure that it has absolutely nothing to hide, even under the brightest light.
And this quote just captures it perfectly, doesn't it? It's a call for a life lived with complete integrity, where our private and public lives are exactly the same, totally transparent.
And finally, to be without offense. This is all about our impact on other people. It means living in such a way that our actions don't create barriers or cause someone else to stumble in their own faith journey. Basically, it's a life that helps, not hinders. Okay, so this is a beautiful, and let's be honest, an incredibly high standard. Abounding love, total sincerity, a life that doesn't cause offense. But how on earth is any of this actually possible? Where does this kind of righteousness even come from?
And this is the crucial point. Paul makes it crystal clear that this isn't something we achieve through sheer willpower or trying really hard. It's not our righteousness. Instead, he says, we are filled with the fruits of righteousness, which are by Jesus Christ. It's a gift we receive through our connection to Him, not some prize we earned on our own.
So this brings us right back to the beginning. Paul's prayer isn't just some beautiful piece of scripture to admire from a distance, it's a template. It's a vision for our own lives and for our communities that we can actually start praying for today.
So let's end with this question. Maybe forget the selfish little prayers for a moment and really consider this challenge from Paul. What would it look like for you to start praying this for yourself and for the people around you? How can your love, guided by real knowledge and discernment, become more and more abundant?